Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's a special prime time.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now.
These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 24 carries, 82 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
11 yards there, just like last play.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's man. The numbers for him from a week ago: 11 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll run on first down. Bailey. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds Matthews.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Up the middle they go. It's Barnett. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. McDonald makes the catch.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Back to throw here. And McDonald here over the middle.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Out of of the gun. They'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And his throw is incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A couple of 1st downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. On the left side, it's McDonald. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Again, he'll drop to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He gets it to Matthews, complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown! From 10 yards out, and the Lions have cut it back within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Taken in at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll look to throw now on 1st down, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. But even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hoover. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. He finds his man, complete. It's man. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's 2nd and 8. And in for the Lions touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Now for the point after. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Second and long. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's man. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. They're going to look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McDonald. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. looking to throw. Incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will tie us at 24 all.
So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 6. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 68 yards as his guys have now moved out in front. Great corner out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten it. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Up the middle they go. It's Bailey, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Bailey, and he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes guys on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Flush to his right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. And it's incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
On first down, Bailey.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And out now come the Vikings.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
The Vikings on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Davidson.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Davidson.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
On 2nd down now, it's Bailey. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll run on 1st down. Bailey.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On third down, Bailey. And he's going to have the Lions first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Lions, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.